So on to match week 9 of the Premier League now, and the first fixture is a Friday night game, Leeds United versus West Ham United. Now, West Ham, I didn't see all the game, but I did see a few minutes at the end where most of the fans left against Brentford at home, that first home game for Nuno, and West Ham, I saw a few more of the highlights afterwards, looked pretty awful. Leeds, they lost to Burnley away last time, but they did have a lot of chances. Dubravka was very good for Burnley. I think Leeds will win this, definitely. I don't think West Ham, in that short space of time, will improve enough to do enough to beat Leeds. So this is going to be a big... If West Ham do lose this is a big loss, though, because they're already, 4 points? They're second from bottom, and they've already changed their manager once. So very interesting to see how West Ham, if West Ham can improve as the season goes on. But I think, Leeds United, I think, will win this. I'm trying to think. I think West Ham will probably get... I think they'll get a goal. I think West Ham will get a goal, but they'll lose... I'm going to say 3-1 Leeds. But be very interesting, this one. Very interesting to see how West Ham approach it. Was Monday night just one of those games? Were Brentford just too good for them? So, very interested to see how West Ham perform here. Then on Saturday, we have Chelsea-Sunderland. Chelsea had a good win against Forest away last time out. Obviously, ended up with Ange getting the sack. Sunderland, they beat Wolves, which was a good win for them. They keep getting wins, to be fair, especially at home. This, though, is away. Now, Sunderland, their last away game was at Old Trafford, and they weren't very good. I thought they were going to be a bit better than they were then. But Chelsea at home have, they've been a bit lucky at times. But I think Chelsea probably win this. Same as United, maybe like a 2-0 again. Yeah, but actually no, I think Chelsea might concede. They do concede a lot. So I'll go for a 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. But it could be more. Something in my brain saying 4-1. I'll go for 2-1. Then we've got, these are all 3 o'clock. So we've got, there's only 2 3 o'clocks actually. So we've got, then we've got Newcastle United versus Fulham. Fulham are weird. I don't know what Fulham are going to turn up. Sometimes they can put out a really good show and do, get a good scalp. But I think Newcastle at home, they lost to Brighton away last time. It looked like they were going to get the winner, but Welbeck got the other goal to make it 2-1. I think Newcastle, though, I think this is where they'll get the win on the board. And I think they'll get a few goals there. I could see it being 3-0. I'll go 3-0 actually, yeah. 3-0 Newcastle. Then we've got the big one. Manchester United against Brighton at 5:30 on Sky. I actually had tickets to the Brighton game last year. I didn't go. I gave two of my friends the tickets I had. And unfortunately, United lost 3-1 at home. Onana, another error in that game. And United have a very bad record against Brighton recently. So, can United now turn it around? Can they beat Brighton? I think after beating Liverpool away last time out, that confidence surely has to do you so much to get you across the line for the next game. Surely, we hardly win at Anfield, so this is a big moment. And I think the players, they played well. It wasn't like in the past where you get a win at the Etihad or somewhere like that, and it's like just a complete park the bus job, counter attack like Ollie ball. It wasn't that. United did deserve to get the win, and I think at home actually United won. Last 3 games against Sunderland, Chelsea, and Burnley. So they actually do have a good streak going in terms of home games, and now they have a back-to-back wins as well in the Premier League. Can they make it the 3 in a row? I'm gonna go for yes. I think they will. I think Brighton usually get a goal, so I'll say Brighton will get 1, but I think United will get 3. I'm gonna say we can get some goals here. I said Cunha last time. Cunha played very well last time. He didn't get a goal. This will be Cunha's goal. This will be his game where he gets a goal. I think Mbeumo will get another one. I feel like he's just really hitting form now. Him and Ahmad down that right-hand side, awesome. And then maybe someone you don't expect, like Delo or Delit maybe, will get the 3rd. Maybe Maguire again. Next, we have Brentford against Liverpool. This one's difficult. It's Liverpool. They got a good win in the week against Frankfurt, but different sort of opposition. Brentford have been very good. They're very good against West Ham. They pushed City. Was it City only won 1-0 at Brentford? United, they beat United there as well. So at home they're doing pretty good. But Liverpool, I mean, can they lose 4 Premier League games in a row? I don't think so. Maybe a draw. I'm tempted to go for a draw, but I do feel like Liverpool will finally get the wins back here. And I think they might be lucky. Another late goal. Fuck it. I'll go 1-1. Let's do it. Let's go for a draw. And then the Sunday games. We don't have any Mondays this time. Sunday. So these are all 2 o'clock. So take your pick. We got Arsenal against Palace. Eze to score. I think I might go for that. Palace should have won against Bournemouth. That Mateta miss was pretty bad. But then they were quite fortunate to get back in it. I think that game was a deserved draw. Both teams were fantastic. So I was glad that it was a 3-3, to be fair. Mateta, I really like Mateta. Arsenal are just so good right now, though. They're really hitting form. So I think they'll win. Palace, I was going to say Palace concede a lot. Actually, they do. They conceded 3 last time. More goals? Let's go for some goals. Let's go Arsenal to win 3-2. Why not? Going a bit all over the place here this week. Anyway, Villa against City. Villa got a good away win against Spurs. Impressed with them. But City, Haaland's just in some fantastic form right now. He's scoring every game, isn't he? So you expect him to get another goal here. Will it be enough to get the win? City, they played Everton last time. Everton without Grealish. So I will go. I think City will win. Yeah, City will win. I think Villa will get a goal though, so I'll go 2-1 City. Bournemouth, Forest. Forest under Dyche now. I'd be surprised if they can turn it around this quickly, especially away to Bournemouth. Because Bournemouth are doing very well. Nice voice break there. So I think Bournemouth will win. I think they'll win. Semenyo get a goal. I think I'll go 3-0. 3-0. But I'll be very interested to see how Dyche sets them out. Are we going to see that initial improvement or not? Or will it take a few games? Hopefully it will take a few games because United play Forest next. Then we have Wolves against Burnley. This is huge. This is actually a really big game for Wolves. 2 points. I haven't won a game yet. Burnley have been pretty good. I said at home they got a win against Leeds. They've shown themselves to be not too bad against Liverpool and Man United. But then Wolves, they should have beat Spurs away, to be fair. You know what? Let's go for the Wolves get their first win. Yeah, 1-0 Wolves. And then Everton Spurs. Spurs are weird. Spurs seem to play better away than they do at home. So I think Spurs will. They drew in midweek against Monaco. Grealish will be back for Everton now. But I think Spurs will win. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Tottenham win. So there are my predictions for this week. I will quickly as well go over what happened last time out. We can do this easier because we just go back a page. There we go. See, these were the results. My predictions for last week were 2-1 Chelsea. Chelsea absolutely destroyed Forest, and that was in the banj. I said 3-2 Newcastle. Not at all right. Brighton got the win there. Then I said 1-1 against for Burnley Leeds, and Burnley got a very good win there. I put 1-1 for Crystal Palace Bournemouth. It was 3-3, so right result, but wrong score. I put 3-0 City, but it was 2-0 against Everton. Sunderland, I went for 1-0. It was 2-0 against Wolves. Fulham at Arsenal, I put 3-1 to Arsenal. It was only 1-0. But they were very comfortable. It was very comfortable 1-0, to be fair. Tottenham, Villa, I put 2-1 Spurs, and it was 2-1 Villa, which I was very happy about. Those Villa goals, by the way, were fantastic, especially the second one, the Buendia one. That was awesome. Liverpool Man United. Now, it's interesting. I put 1-1 on the prediction video, but on the Super 6, I went for 2-1 Man United, and I also went for 2-1 Villa. So these two results I got right on the Super 6. I don't know why I didn't keep all the predictions the same. No idea. But yes, I did put 2-1 on the Super 6, but I put 1-1 on the video. Of course, I'm delighted that it was 2-1 to Man United. And then this one I got completely wrong. I put West Ham to get a win under Nuno. No, no. It was 2-1 to. I put 2-1 West Ham. It was 2-0 Brentford, and deservedly so. So there we go. There's the predictions done. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.